Just what I wanted.
Think back!
Trying to get yourself killed? Need to reload! What is that?
Eat dirt, shithead! Looks like a fucking porcupine. Adapt as much as they might. They'll never outwit me.
Go ahead. Get yourself killed.
Hear that?
Hang right here.
Sure. Keep hitting me. Love it.
Never thought there'd be a thing as too much attention.
Flashbang here.
Come on, move it!
Yeah, that's right! There's more here if you want it.
Reload it!
What is it with all this macho going alone shit?
Take your sightlines, yo!
Oh, so I'm to blame?
It's not me. It's definitely you. What? Me, Lord, why me?
Something doesn't feel right.
Reloading!
Look.
Fucking kicking my shit off!
Got eyes on that.
Take this.
Ammo!
So, what led you to leave Evansburg and grace us with your presence?
Watch out! Red! Don't worry about it.
Straight ahead.
Need to keep an eye out for ammo.
I don't want to be saving you around.
Man, I feel like shit.
Okay.
You'll need this.
I'll take it. Got ammo?
Okay.
There's ammo here.
Need help here!
Work with me here.
Appreciate it.
Light your initiative.
This feels bad.
I'll take that.
Close casket, motherfucker. Need that.
Ammo. Lots of ammo. Magazine here.
Need to rest up.
Feels all kinds of wrong.
Cover me! Reloading! Fuck!
Friendly fire! Watch where you move in the future. Something wrong. You can feel it.
Need help here!
You're gonna get through this.
Much appreciated.
Edge. Help all around me! Watch out! Roger! Somebody wanna get me back up? More useful when I'm on my feet! Someone wanna help? I need help! Please!
Use a hand!
I'm down! I'm down!
Let's not wait around for them to come back.
What is making that creepy ass sound? Got me! Please! Can someone help me? Just need a hand and I'll be good!
Charlie's gone.
But not out!
My bad.
You're good. I just joined, so like I wasn't even able to get my cards. Like I was too late, so I was kind of just flying blind.
I feel that pain. I usually play Evangelo, so when I don't have my build, it sucks.
Like, I usually play as Harley, so I was like, well, I'm just making do.
It always sucks when you come in and somebody either had a really terrible build, or you straight up just get the bare character with
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man! And I feel like they upped the difficulty of recruit too, or even they upped the difficulty on like all the levels. So I feel like the gameplay is just a whole lot harder than it was before they dropped the Children of the Worm.
Yeah, because I remember I got this game like right when it came out, and just like what it was then compared to now is much different.
Yeah, you really have to have a good build to beat anything.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit of a bummer, but...
Did your Evangelo have a machete? Do you need a melee or anything?
No, actually, I do have an axe, so I'm pretty good.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, though.
Yep. Because I still have the machete from when I was playing as him.
That is something else that really sucks is when you do a melee build and you come in and there's no
Yeah, oh my
melee.
god, and you have like a pistol and a shotgun and you're like, okay.
Exactly.
And they don't have like, they don't even have like a knife card and you're just like, oh no.
Like
And I
said,
came in, he had no gold or no copper and like the machete and I was like, alright.
Oh no, yeah, I got no copper. I was lucky I had like a med kit and stuff, but weird enough, the med kit's gone. So I wonder if they bought that after the fact. I don't even know, man.
Do need a copper because I don't need anything right now. So if you need it, you can have it.
I think I'll be okay as long as someone has a toolkit. We're good.
Looks like Wick does.
Yeah, we're good. I'll buy a single shield here.
Yeah, my Molly build, or my Holly build is very self-healing, so I never have to buy health kits. So
yeah, I'm getting used to this new build I put together for Evangelo, so
there you go.
it's a whole lot better. As long as you have people that. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Very good.
As long as you have like a big horde, it's a decent build, but also you do have to get right up in the middle of stuff, which is kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I don't mind holding doorways until I'm sitting there and two tall boys show up and I'm just like,
What the hell? Since when? There we go. Relatively OP.
Need that.
never seen what their next DLC is gonna be.
Remember vacations?
I'm excited too because it seems like they're putting a lot of work into this.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't like abandon it.
Yeah, because this game has cool potential, but I kind of wish they would do a game a little closer to like State of Decay, because I think they would do a really cool game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It would be cool to have just like this, I guess you could say play, even though it's like a Parasite, like this kind of thing going on in a more open world setting too. That'd be pretty cool.
I think they would do a cool job. I think it would be pretty fun. I liked State of Decay, but it was one of those games you really just have to play by yourself, because it's not as fun with other people.
Yeah. This is the opposite. You almost need to play with other people.
Yeah.
But I will say, when I beat... So I did Nightmare solo on this game, because I felt like that was actually easier, because I had like one friend who would play with me and was like decent enough, but then like everyone else I played with wasn't really quite Nightmare level, I guess you could say. But like, it's almost harder when you only have two people, because when you have all three, you know, all three bots, you know, they're hitting all their shots, they're pointing everything out. Whereas like when you have two people, you're not quite getting that, so it was almost easier. So other people.
In a round with the wrong people, it totally bums out the whole match. I had this person that was literally just jumping off of ledges, just cause, and they kept killing themselves on purpose, or at least that's what it felt like. And I was
I like to play. I'll play recruit a lot just to try and kind of help like new people through the game and stuff, just to like play with them and like kind of show them the ins and outs. And sometimes I'm like, I just want to get more supply points, so I'll just fly through like on my own. But I was playing Recruit the other day just to, like, kind of just chill and play, not really take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And you know how, a lot of times when you leave Fort Hope, like, the level don't actually start till you open up that outside gate.
Yeah.
So I was just out there chilling, and this guy starts sending me all these messages like, "Don't run ahead, you're a toxic player," and I'm like, "Dog, I'm like 20 feet. I'm like 20 feet in front of you, buddy."
Here, ammo.
Let me see what I have. There you go. Is that enough? You're welcome. We'll take that.
I'm fine not starting the combine, but if y'all want to, that's fine too.
I'm fine either way.
Every day I question why
It has been decided.
Cool. I usually leave those decisions for other people.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. That was just bad luck. Oh, ouch.
My man's coordinating.
Have you done Swarm?
Swarm? I don't think so. Which one's Swarm? Is that just like the survival mode?
The PvP one?
Oh, yes, I have done Swarm. Sorry, I haven't like played this game in a hot minute. No, but yes, I have. It's fun.
It's so hard. It's so hard to find a public match where people aren't complete buttholes.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fun concept, and I think it does a whole lot better than Left 4 Dead did.
Left 4 Dead was fun playing the campaign versus.
Yeah,
but
it was.
It kind of got old after a while, and I feel like Swarm has more potential, but they're not paying as much attention to it.
Ooh, wait, what just happened?
My man's. I'll go back for him.
Over here.
Here, I've got your back.
And I feel like a problem with Swarm is I feel like it's never a close game. It's like one team's always just completely destroying the other one.
Wanna talk about this?
Well, I had one time, this person was mad at, literally the first time I played it, this dude was just like, really antagonizing me, but like in the most petty way. Condescending. And I didn't get on mic at all until like the very end of the PvP thing, which we ended up winning anyways, because I'm not a completely terrible player. I'm not great, but I'm not a completely terrible player, right? So I got on the mic and I was like, you know, you're really marshing my mellow. This was my first ever time playing, and you're just being mean. And this other guy out of nowhere gets on mic just to hysterically laugh, and then the whole match ended, and I was like, that's divine intervention right there.
It's like there's someone was watching. There's a hive over there if we want to go into it. And I feel like
Something up just ahead.
I don't know why. I just feel like co-op games always bring out the worst in people.
I think everything these days just kind of brings out the worst in people.
That's fair. Do we want to go in the hive or no? I'm fine either way.
I don't care. To be fair though, I think I'm completely out of the skull totems, so that would be kind of nice.
Nothing to worry.
That's fine. We can go over there.
We'll let them choose. I don't care.
I'll go ping it since I don't know
Oh
if
my
they...
gosh.
No, it's there.
Come on. We can do it.
Come on. Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, there are so many freaking wretches.
Always wanted to
Oh no, wait. I just remembered to have deep hit.
Well, let's just get to if we can just go to the hive and go to revive them too.
Need that.
I always forget that too.
more and more of these tunnels.
Keep up.
I'll be honest, the hives made Nightmare so much easier because it'd be like I can avoid a horde just by going into this thing.
That's funny. I saw somebody do that recently and I didn't even think about that as an option. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. Kind of clever.
Yeah. And I did Nightmare 2 before we even got like a whole dex to start before they did that update. So it was kind of nice because it kind of helped you get your dex a little faster.
Yeah, I like the idea that they started doing the quick play where you can get more points. Because I don't think it was originally like that.
I don't think it was either.
This didn't happen by accident.
It was hard to earn those points too.
Yeah, and I feel like now I have like so many I don't know what to do with them.
I was kind of bummed there's no split screen option. It was what made
I was
Left 4 Dead
too,
so much
'cause-
fun.
Exactly, like, I don't know, it was just kind of fun. I don't know, maybe it's just like, because that's what I grew up with, like split screen and stuff, but like, it was always fun just being able to play with like whoever's at your house.
Yeah, actually, I had a best friend in high school. She and I used to literally make cookies.
When Left 4 Dead 2 came out, and I was like, these graphics are so real. And it was like the coolest thing.
Oops.
Need to reload.
Oh god. I'm covered in guts.
Wonder what happened here.
Wait. Oh gosh.
Save that for me.
There we go.
I feel like shit.
Where are you? I want to give you... Oh gosh.
Intel over here.
I want to give you my pills. Where'd you go?
Much appreciated.
First
I'm
aid
back.
cabinet there.
Yeah, use that.
For the first aid cabinet? I'm good. Well, I think I'm good, but I'm not a doctor. Come to think of it, I do have this nagging pain.
There's a ton of cards down here, Jesus.
I think the chatter in this game is really funny, but I miss Ellis.
Dude, Alice was like my favorite.
Anyone's name on
And honestly, like I feel like the dynamic between the Left 4 Dead survivors in both games were just better. But I don't know if why. Yeah, just something about it.
See this? I don't want to
Yeah. Okay, so I used to always play Coach, and my friend used to always play Ellis.
That's literally what me and my friend did.
We,
It was great.
it was like, that was the thing that we would do. We would literally just eat cookies and hot chocolate and play Left 4 Dead.
There you go. And I like literally to this very day, I mean like, you know, like, we're both like adults, and it's like we'll still just be like, I'm gonna be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse.
My favorite is when Ellis was talking about his deep fried turkey and his family members got in trouble because they set the house on fire. Do you
Yeah.
remember that story?
Yeah, he's like, Keith tried to deep fry the turkey and lit the entire house on fire. By the time
One
Keith
time,
like,
my family.
by the friggin' Keith like got bombed by the army or something.
And then Rochelle. Oh god, I hated Rochelle because she was so condescending. And she'd be
Everyone
like,
did.
Ellis,
Everyone
sweetie,
hated him.
that's enough.
They always like cut
it
him
got
off.
to, it got to a point where I would literally leave the matches, like the public matches, if I had to play Rochelle. Because I'm like, nobody wanted to be here, so you'd always go into the public matches, and that's who was available.
Hello, dear listener. You know,
Oh dear.
for once I wish it was you talking.
I think my favorite level, I always like Dark Carnival. That was like one of the most popular
Yes. The squeaking of the clown noses was terrifying.
ones. Yeah, the shoes, then they'd attract the horde.
No offense here.
Come on, get up.
I liked Hard Rain though, how you like went forward and backward in that level.
Oh, yeah, that level was freaky. And then if you played on the hard levels and it was literally like every step you took there was another witch. Which I'm kind of
Oh my
sad they
God,
don't have the
yeah.
witches in this.
Yeah, it's always something to king. I know like the hag is, they say it's similar because it wanders, but it's like, nah.
No, yeah, I mean I get it. But the witch was so OP, it was like one
But it's
hit
like you
and
hear
you're
it
down.
crying. And I feel like nothing really matches like the tank, like the music that just plays when it spawns and everyone's like, ah shit.
Yeah.
I was
And that signature yell.
We had it.
I mean, I guess I like the introduction of the ogre, though. I think that was kind of cool.
No, I agree, and I think it was a good way to do it, running from it.
Yeah, that whole first level, when the game came out, the day the game came out, my husband and I bought it together, and it was just, it was horrifying. We like didn't know what to expect coming into it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we were being chased by this giant ferocious thing. And I feel like the ogre used to be harder to kill, too. But maybe it's just because my deck is better now.
Yeah. I will say, it's like my deck compared to when I first started playing. I mean, when I first started playing, I had no idea what the hell I was doing.
I mean, none of us did. It was a totally new concept. It was like Left 4 Dead had a baby with COD.
Literally.
I want Left 4 Dead and State of Decay to have a baby. That's what I want.
I'll be honest, it really bothers me how this guy just sits up here with all these broken ass windows.
Do you guys need a burn card? Do we need a burn card or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Rover 2, I've told Rogers to expect you. Get to the manor as soon as you can.
Shotgun here!
Should help in a pinch.
Let's see.
More copper. Before you ask,
Take that.
don't have it. For sale.
He doesn't have any TP for sale.
I just want to borrow it, man.
Ew. Oh, that's such a wretched thought.
That's the bad place.
So I'm a nurse. You'd be surprised the things that happen to a backside that's not cleaned well. Or you
I
might
believe
not
it. I'm actually, I'm actually, in Fire Academy right now, so we're learning all sorts of fun things.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we got low health for this one. I hate when we get low health for this kind of stuff. Do you need, like, does anyone have enough copper? I need, let me see, how much do I need? I literally need 25 copper to buy a toolkit.
You're up.
Here,
We should stick
I keep pressing the wrong green button.
Here. Now I won't feel bad about forgetting your birthday.
11.
What's that?
Thank you, there's an attempt. Cool.
Had to deliver
Okay.
a baby in one of these
I'll buy
ones.
us a toolkit.
Times.
Need a minute.
Toolkit.
Gotta take
There we
care of
go.
this.
Oh, now I have enough.
Hustle up.
I'm gonna buy a frag grenade. Anybody else need copper to buy, like, an explosive or something?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Anybody need any kind of health or
Stay
anything?
alert. Stay alive.
Yes, no.
Walker
Fair
said
enough.
I'm going, man. He said I'm gonna head out.
Talk about the air quality in cities.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, snap. That's a lot of pills.
Oh, there's a breaker.
Oh, god dang it. We got a breaker.
Just fall back a bit. We can shoot at him from up here.
Alright, where's he at?
He's right there.
Boom. Okay. Shenanigans. I think I need to add the card back to my deck that lets you select the specials, and then they get an extra, like, what is it, 10% weak spot damage?
Marked for death or something like that.
Yeah, I think I need to add that back on. Oh crap, that hurt.
Yeah, I have that on my Hoffman deck because of all the explosives I use.
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. Extra ouch. Oh, goodness. I'm surprised I didn't just die.
I'm probably about to.
Here you go.
Ooh, that was scary.
Thanks.
That was very, very scary.
First time's free. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time.
That was such a huge bummer.
Thank you, Holly.
I'm gonna pretend
my
that didn't
gosh.
happen.
That was rough.
We still alive though.
We did it. I got launched by a tall boy, and then I got dragged by one of these guys, and then the breaker slapped me off the ledge, and I still didn't die. So, I think we're good.
So what I'm saying is you're indestructible.
That's what I'm hoping for. Oh man. I hate the birds.
What the fuck? Watch out. Oh boy.
You know what though?
Someone tripped Smithy's incendiaries.
Yikes.
Well, park's changed since I was last here. A lot more flames for starters.
Well,
Oh no.
we might as well just set them all off now. I'm running to this building.
Well. I'm coming.
Guys, they're all around me.
You okay?
I'm doing fine over there. You guys know. So
We got it.
each other.
We got it.
Everyone
Good deal.
still in one piece?
What are these memento things they added? I never actually knew.
The memento things, it's just like, it's basically their way of saying good for you. You search the map, and then they give you like a really measly amount of points for them for picking them up.
Gotcha.
But you do get extra points, so there is that.
Need that.
Ooh, yucky. You go away.
So do you like being a nurse? I feel like I know a lot of nurses who are like, I don't want to be a nurse anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. The last couple of weeks, I've really been questioning if I like being a nurse. I like
How long
the
have you done it?
concept.
He had to keep
Only a year now.
Okay.
Only a year now. But I've been doing it long enough to know that this is... working in a hospital is not something I want to do long term.
Now, would you think you would want to do travel, or do you want to get out of it entirely almost?
Well, here's the thing. So, I only make about 33 an hour right now, and I live in
Okay.
Florida, which means that my pay is one of the lowest in the entire country. especially
nothing,
when you take into account what everything costs here. Because everybody
Yeah.
comes here, there's no income tax, there's no state tax, except everything costs so much that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I can get paid $90 an hour right now to move into doing like home health,
Yeah.
and benefits aren't as great, obviously, because it's not a hospital. But I'm seriously considering it because I can get paid 3 times what I'm paid right now, especially with the experience that I have. And most of the people that are looking for home health care are the kind of people that I already take care of in the hospital on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's so essentially what happens is when you have an elderly patient who's going home, or any patient who's going home, you have to send them home to a safe place. And if you don't send them home to a safe place, it can be a lawsuit, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things we do is we have to make sure they're going somewhere safe. And with that being said, a lot of these people require home health care, or they require placement in a facility. Whether that's a long-term facility or a short-term facility, doesn't matter. You have to wait and make sure that you have a bed to send them to and a nurse to care for them. Because if you don't, that's where the issue is. But there's not enough people to keep up with the demand of caring for these people. And right now, so I have my BSN, I have my bachelor's. I could go to any nursing facility and make probably a minimum of, like after taxes and everything, I could probably make a minimum of about $75K a year if I did that.
Yeah.
Which is really stressful because you're in charge of basically an entire facility.
That's actually what my aunt does up here, because we're up in Maryland.
Okay.
So like University of Maryland, Upper Chesapeake is where she does that.
Checking the vehicle.
Yeah, so I could do that and make a much more reasonable wage. But, you know, it's a matter of, do I want to stress myself out that much? And like, right now, it's
Let's
not
run into these
feasible.
bathrooms over here. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry to cut you off there. I was just like, let's run into the
No,
bathroom.
you're good. I mean, that's half of my job, is taking people to the bathroom.
Oh my god, I used to volunteer. There was a Gilchrist, which is, and they were partnered with a GBMC, so it was a geriatric subacute rehab. So a lot of it was helping people to the bathroom. I wasn't allowed to actually like help in the bathroom, but like just getting them there.
Oh, shoot. That's kind of funny.
And it was always interesting.
It's too dark.
Yeah, the majority of my job, so my buddy who's a travel nurse, he was telling me that he thinks that our titles should change from like BSN, LPN, RN, to MB for MedBitch, because basically all we do is pass meds.
Yep. Yeah, that's, I know. So I worked in public relations for pretty much 3 years after college, and then I was like, you know, I'm like, not loving it, so then I decided to get a firefighter route. I have a lot of family that does that, but from my understanding, I'm pretty much
Get good at your pokes.
Yep.
Get good at your pokes, because you're gonna have to start IVs.
Yep.
Like, that's gotta be your thing.
Yep.
I've got you.
I did take anatomy and physiology 1 and 2 in college, and did really good in those classes, just for shits and giggles, basically.
Ouch. Well, anatomy and physiology is cool. Like, understanding the way the body functions is just...
I feel like it's like, I don't know, like health stuff always freaked me out.
Funny enough, my specialty is actually COVID.
No, really?
Yeah, so my nurse specialty is COVID. We're one of the only floors left on any hospital in my area that specifically has a COVID specialty.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's going away. However, We're starting to see the monkeypox trickle in, and that shit scares me.
Oh, really?
So,
I feel like I heard about it a lot in the news, but never around here.
So, if you're scared of COVID, or if you were scared of COVID at any point, this is far worse than anything you've seen before.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, giant, painful sores don't exactly sound like a good time to me.
So, it essentially looks like kind of like a chicken pox and almost had a baby is what the
I've
actually look like.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It's not pretty, that's for sure.
So what the body does in response to it, though, is horrifying.
I've seen the scars people are getting from it, too.
So you can actually get, you can get wounds from your mouth all the way through to your bum, like internally.
That's crazy.
It can also cause you to go blind. And it can become airborne. So it's kind of like chickenpox, where if you scratch it, the spores become aerosolized.
Yeah.
And I have seen one too many basketball-sized male genitals from just that. The body just reacts really, really bizarre. This is one of the weirdest ones I've seen yet.
That's pretty crazy. I'm sure I'm going to be exposed to all sorts of shit when I become an EMT, too. It's going to be so much fun.
Get your vaccines.
I do. I am not one of those people who doubts them. I am 100% all for it.
Well, like I said, my specialty is COVID. The amount of people we get hospitalized from the vaccine, like who got the vaccine, is basically nothing at this point. And the people who didn't are the people who are still going to the ICU. It's not as often as it was when I started, but it's definitely still. Conspiracy theories, though, like,
oh my god,
if there's gonna be something that happens that causes some crazy shit, even a minuscule fraction of what we're playing right now, it's gonna come in the next decade.
Literally, like, oh my god, there are people who are like, I don't want the vaccines because they're putting microchips in our body and I want to be tracked. It's like, dog, you got a smartphone? Like,
it literally listens to you speak. It literally listens to you speak. You said you wanted sushi yesterday. Guess what all your ads are today?
Literally, it's like I don't want to be tracked. It's like, dude, you have a smartphone and like accounts in 30,000 different places, all with the same password. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, before I did the Fire Academy and I was doing PR, we did it exclusively for cybersecurity and technology companies. So, like, I'm just sitting here like, yeah, we're like one cyber attack away from being fucked. But,
you know how often actually hospitals have issues with information being leaked too?
Oh, so much. I had to write so many articles about it.
It's not even because they have weak systems.
No,
like,
it's because of
they're
people.
on their own complete network. It just happens. We had one for the hospital that I work at not too long ago that, like, huge information was leaked.
One of our clients is actually in Gainesville, Florida, and they talked about a lot of the hospital stuff.
Then you've probably heard of my hospital.
Is that where yours is?
Well, I'm in Orlando.
Yeah, that's where my friend lives. Except his house just got fucked by the hurricane.
So, this last hurricane, the one that, like, it's more like a tropical storm that just happened. That didn't really do anything. But that last hurricane washed away the bridge to my apartment complex. And we were stranded for like 3 days.
Yeah, my
there's
friend
only
Paul,
one entrance.
my friend Paul, he and his girlfriend had to get evacuated by the military just because apparently the part of Orlando they were at never flooded like that usually. And except for this last one, for some reason it did.
Oh, yeah, right downtown. was flooded, dude. It looked like the ocean had come in and swept away half the city is what it looked like.
Yeah, he was like up to his chest. I was walking out of my house like holding a dog above his head. I was like, damn, dude.
So if you used to live in Orlando, I work at Florida Hospital.
What is that?
Okay.
Stay sharp. Anything could be
There
out
you
there.
go.
Yeah. I think he's still in Florida. I just don't know if he's still in Orlando or not. The rest of us are up in Maryland on the East Coast. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, it's a cool area to live because there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's just so expensive these days. Like,
Yeah.
the only reason I even get a reasonable rate where I live is because I've lived in the same complex for literally, oh god, 3 years in this complex.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense then. Yeah, he moved to Florida because the music scene that he's really into, it's like metalcore or something like that, like heavy stuff. It's like, he said apparently it's like bigger down there than really anywhere else,
So it is. If you know who A Day to Remember is, they actually started out in South Florida at a small venue by where I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you into the metalcore scene?
Oh man, I have moshed in many a pit.
Do you know Paul Poole? Because if so, that's him.
Much appreciated.
That's
Long-haired,
crazy.
bearded boy.
Yeah.
He is him
That's
and
funny.
his
What a small
roommate
world.
Jesse. Yeah. But
Yeah, I haven't been
Has
to a
been-
good show in a while.
yeah, they were gonna tour right before COVID hit, actually.
So I actually went and saw Icy Stars and Our Last Night. No. What is it? Who did I see? I saw Icy Stars, The Word Alive, I think is who was there. I think it was Our Last Night. But I went and I saw them with my mom.
Okay.
And I haven't done anything since. I was gonna go see Dance Gavin Dance, and then I found out that Tillian's a douche, and it made me sad.
Yeah, my fiance, she's big into like the heavier and then also like punk and emo scenes. And she's like, I just fully expect to be disappointed by everybody at some point. Like,
Oh no, why are you downstairs by yourself?
sorry for that.
Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, it's a... Ooh.
Gotcha.
Thank you, sorry. I literally
No, you're
sneezed my
good.
headset off. Oh no. Oh no, shoot. Give me a sec.
Very good. I'm just trying to...
Oh, frick, I missed. Dang it. Oop. I'm gonna come get you.
Yeah.
That was a
This
bummer.
guy... Be careful, NG. They'd like to grab.
Ooh.
Yeah, my buddy Paul actually also plays this game. I want to text him and see if he wants to get on. Be like, yeah, we got another Floridian. I don't know if that's a word. No, that's funny though.
It is funny. It's funny how small the world is. Trying to think of... I went and I saw Dance Gavin Dance over at one of the local venues here not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. Who did we just see? We recently saw Pup, actually.
Really?
It's not Power Plant, it was at Raven Inn, I think, up here in Baltimore.
You should use that medkit.
My fiance recently Saw MCR up in Philly.
Oh, that had to have been such a good show.
And I was so mad that I couldn't go, because originally we got tickets 2 years ago, before COVID, and it was on a Friday, but they had to reschedule it because of the pandemic, and
Yeah.
they ended up having to reschedule for like a Monday or Tuesday, and I wasn't able to go because of work.
I feel that pain.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, these days I don't have the energy to work a 14-hour shift and then go to a show right after and then work the next day too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, he did.
We just got Arctic Monkeys tickets actually for
Oh, that's gonna be cool too.
next September, but since I haven't gotten placed at my station yet because I haven't finished academy yet, part of me is like hoping I have off that day, but I mean there's a chance I won't be, because like my schedule when I do get hired will be a 24/72, so I'm working the 24 hours and I'm off 72, so it's like I'm not a bad shift schedule, but during my probationary year, it's like if I have to work that day, I don't have much of a choice.
Oh shoot, I don't have any ammo. There's this guy right here.
Look,
Oh, what ammo do you need?
Actually I got some right here, shotgun.
Alright, sounds good.
Cool. Ooh. Oh dear.
Perfect.
Yeah, the next DLC that they announced, they're adding a new cleaner and also a friendly tall boy.
you shot me!
A friendly?
He's like looking at him, it kind of looks like he's wearing some kind of like mind control looking helmet bullshit, but I'm curious about how they're going to implement that.
That would be hilarious. You have to be able to dress him up though. Like,
I think his name is
to.
Jeff.
Appreciate it.
his name is Jeff.
Yes.
God freaking dang.
I saw it on the Back4blood Reddit, like the mod team posted it or something like that, or the dev team, I mean.
That would... listen, if I can't put him in a little flowery shirt, like,
That'd be so funny.
like he's a little grandpa, I don't want it.
I think he's wearing like a tank top.
I wonder how they're gonna put that into the gameplay though, because that's...
I think it's gonna be like maybe, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, like the new
Wait around for them to come back.
cleaner, if it's like tied to her somehow, like she controls him or something like that.
That's an interesting concept. Like a weirdo tacky girl who...
Can enslave the Ridden.
That would be
Have you
weird.
played the other DLC they got on here for the jail?
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. It felt a little short, but
It
I mean
does.
overall, I liked it though.
It's
I played it for the
hard.
first time the other day.
It's hard to play on veteran if you don't have anyone who you just play well together with.
Yeah, I did it on recruit with my friend because we were playing it the first time. We were like, just to get through it the first time, we're gonna do recruit.
Yeah.
I do want to play it on veteran and nightmare though.
Oh, ouch.
Well,